Hi everybody, welcome back to Piece of Cake Life. I hope you're doing well. So I told you that I found my roots. Well, I'm going to explain further. So as I mentioned in my previous video, I had on my vision board to find my roots, and specifically on my dad's side. And so ironically, the last time that I saw my grandma at the hospital, my mom's mom, my dad's identical twin who's still living, was at the hospital kind of to say his goodbyes, and we ended up talking about a recent reunion trip that he'd taken in Atlanta, and he's telling me about all these family members that I had no idea even existed. I was fascinated and totally engrossed in the whole conversation. He starts showing me pictures, and I'm like, I'm shocked at how alike I look like to other people, and that whole fun stuff. So he says that there are Ghanaian, I believe is how you say people from Ghana, at the reunion. And my dad has roots there. So just to backtrack, my dad and his family are from Panama. So my dad and his twin were the youngest, and they were the only ones that were born here in the States. But everybody else is born in Panama, Spanish speaking, etc. So my dad's grandparents were born in Jamaica. Jamaica, man. So it all made sense. I was on a rabbit trail. I mean, once I get a little bit of something, I'm like a hound dog. I got to find more information. I mean, the internet, honestly, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, to my soul, because I was the kid that was nose in an encyclopedia, and now I have everything at my fingertips. So, okay. Slaves were brought from Ghana to Jamaica during the slave trade, and they were there to cultivate sugarcane. So everything started lining up for me, because I researched and found out that 98% of slaves brought to Jamaica were from Ghana, so that, was all connected. So then I always wondered, my biological dad, his name is Vernie, and I was like, it's always been such an odd name to me. Why is his name Vernie? Well, Vernie has a British link. The Brits were the ones that sponsored that slave trade from Ghana to Jamaica. So it makes sense that maybe I have some British roots, because my dad had green eyes and fair skin. Obviously, if you see people from Ghana, they have much darker skin, as were the people in the photo that my uncle showed me. So there's definitely some mixing, some, white mixing that went on there. So I was so excited. So now I want to go to Jamaica, because I feel like I'm going to be on those TV shows, and I'm going to go to the records and find more information there than I actually would find in Panama. And what else did I discover? Oh, so just if you're curious, I already knew this part. So my mom had her DNA and my grandmother's DNA done, just because she was curious. So on my mom's side is sub-Saharan African and what they call it, Spanish, white. You know how they keep on changing how they categorize stuff, but essentially white. So my grandmother, my mom's mom, was what is it? You know how you remember it goes Aztec, Mayan, Inca, Amy. So Mexico, Central America, South America. So she was Mayan. She had mestizo, a native Mayan root, and also Scottish, Irish, and that's how we get the last name Kerr. My mom's maiden name is Kerr. And so yeah. So I am a mixture of everything. We even have Asian, and what was so funny that I never knew is 1% Armenian. Explains so much for people who know me. So much. Anyway, it's so exciting. I personally do not want to do a DNA. I just feel like having sensitive information like that on possibly it could be retrievable and get into the wrong hands. I'm not a conspiracist type of person, but I just don't know what they're going to do 40 years from now with that kind of information. Are they going to start categorizing people who are susceptible to certain things? I don't know. I just don't like it. So I haven't felt the need to do it, but I do want to know more about the people, the stories. I know my dad's dad was an activist. I knew he was a lawyer, and I knew he was a lawyer for unions. So he just has like that desire. He helped people around the Panama Canal get their rightful whatever they were entitled to. So I'm like that. Like, I'm the one at City Hall that goes there and like has to speak my piece. So I think it's cool to find out how you're connected to your ancestors. And I think, okay, my dad would be proud of me, or my mom would be proud. Sorry. My grandma would be proud of me. So anyway, that's my history. I hope you enjoyed watching. Click subscribe. I'm telling you, I don't know what happens when I do these videos. All of a sudden I don't know. I just can't speak well. I can't. I don't know. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.